Alright, well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of attempt 8 of Project Zomboid Modified Extinction Difficulty Permadeath. In the last episode, man, Robbie Keene's still alive. We spawned on the outskirts of Rosewood, and we tried to find our way in, and we found our way to a Gigamart. After intelligent use of a campfire to burn up several zombies, we were able to secure entry, freeze the food, and now we're moved in fully. We even have a functioning car, a functioning taxi cab. So, hopefully, we can make it to episode 3, but the nature of this game is that that's not a promise, right? Anyway, let's hop in. If anybody has any questions about the settings that we're using, then don't hesitate to ask. I might even have the setting changes to Vanilla Extinction in the description down below. Good morning, Kakashi. Welcome, buddy. How are you? Oh, we're moved in. We're moved in, chat. Alright, now I was thinking I want to start training my mechanics and electrical so I can hotwire vehicles. However, there is a catch. It's not safe to do your mechanics outside in the open, and I don't really see... Oh, there is a garage over there. Is that garage door still intact? Or did they break it down? Any place where I can park the car inside and be safe from the zombies is what we need. Well, you know what? I could build a large wooden gate right here, maybe. Carpentry. How do I make, like, the gate? Double tall wooden gate would require carpentry level 4. Door hinges, doorknobs. I can secure everything else, but it's the carpentry 4 that we still need. Shitload of food here that won't go bad. Okay, well, let's gather some tools then. I haven't searched the Gigamart yet. We might be able to find a flashlight for nighttime work. What's up here? Is this just rooftop access? Yeah, it is. Good place for a garden if we want one. But it's already nearly winter, so... Steel sheets. Oh, planks. Yeah, we're gonna need those. They're heavy. I already have a saw. I could use an axe. We need to try to scour this tool store for an axe that's going to allow us to gather lumber. I could just pick up logs off the ground. That is another option, but... Flashlight. Oh, beautiful. That's an instant favorite right there. Okay. I found a hatchet. And I'll take the jack. It goes with the lug wrench for removing tires. So I think we're good. I'll grab that whetstone for sharpening the axe. Pry bar. So we can replace windows. Grab a few rope. And this makes for a good weapon, albeit temporarily. A wrench. Respirator. Oh, beautiful. We already have a respirator canister handy, too. Up at base. That'll help with corpse disposal and whatnot. Let's grab the duct tape. Wood glue. I think I need to have, like, level 4 carpentry in order to use the wood glue, though. Alright, and we got a good amount of planks here. So... Let's remove that battery. I'll use this as a dumping site for everything that we'll need. Each respirator actually comes with a little bit of canister in it. Whetstone. There were more planks over here, right? Yeah. Pipe wrench. Tire pump. Respirator. We need all of those. Okay, let's drop the plank. And then let's get the rest of this stuff upstairs. We need to build a safe place to do my mechanics training. That's full already, eh? Okay. The lug wrench, jack, and tire pump I can put somewhere else. Probably have a mechanics workshop downstairs or something. Alright. We need to train up our carpentry. Which I'm not really sure the best way to do that right now. But if I can get some rags and sticks or logs, then we can figure something out. Alright, so let's seek out some clothing to rip up for rags. And logs are everywhere. And we found an axe. We may even have two. Yeah, I can't just, like, I could just go into the parking lot to train my mechanics that way, but it is not safe to do that. Alright, I might be able to find some logs along the grassy area here. We don't have to go very far to see a fuck ton of zombies. It seems quiet now because the fire did its job yesterday, but... Here we go. Shit, that's heavy. I've only found 2 logs, but we could saw them to get a shitload of planks. Instead of building the log fence, can I make like a different fence? Out of long sticks. This one. 2 planks, 2 nails, and a ball peen hammer. We'll build a bunch of those, level up our carpentry, and then I have to build a large vehicle-sized gate for, like, to replace the garage door that is no longer there. Got a log right here. I can grab 1 more. Finding one in the fog isn't too easy. Here we go. Drop these right here. And let's go grab one of the saws from the shelf in here. And I'll also collect all of these planks. There was another hacksaw right here. Yeah, this garage door is intact, but there's just like no space here, right? No space to pull in a whole bunch of cars. Alright, there we go. We have 19 planks. Alternatively, I could box this in. My base is down there, though. I wonder if I could set up a rope climb at the window. Possibly, but let's grab some nails and a hammer. Alright, let's fortify. I'll open the box of nails. We got 100 nails to work with. I don't think I'll need these rags. "20 planks. Alright, so let's see about how to train our carpentry skill. Okay, I got 10 carpentry EXP. How much do we need? Oh god, I need 750? Holy shit. Maybe something else can give me more EXP than just that. What about the wooden wall, huh? Why can't I build that? Does it have to be built outside? No. Oh, the planks. Okay. butcher hook. Most of that I haven't even fucked with before. Alright, let's grab some of these planks. Yeah, I don't really know why I can't build this wall. Must be built on a wall frame, eh? That's why. Okay, fair enough. I got 20 experience for the wall frame? Okay, that's sick. How much do I get for the actual wall? Another 20. And then if I disassemble it, what do I get back? Not really sure what I got back. Looks like I might have only gotten one plank. Alright, we're just gonna build and dismantle a bunch of wall frames then, I think. Although, if I can dismantle that floor... Oh, break chance 53%. I see. So you don't have a guarantee of getting the items back. Alright. It looks like it's time to catch our wilderness survival show, so let's go do that. Pop a squat. Okay, I got foraging level 2. Oh, hell yeah, Matthew. It is different. Look at this. You have a crafting menu now with all these different categories, right? Farming, electrical, fishing, glass making, etc. Like 20 of them. And then you also, in addition to the crafting menu, you have a building menu for all the different skills as well. There is so much more to the game. You can even like blacksmith and forge your own stuff now. It's wild, dude. Oh. This little kitchenette here. I can hoard more water with that kettle. Cereal, that's great for weight gain. A lunchbox with a bunch of shit in it. I'm gonna eat some of that. That's fattening stuff right there, and I need the weight gain, so... Alright. How's my weight looking now? Balanced. It is balanced, but we want to gain weight. We want to gain a whole bunch of weight. Up to 84 kilos, and then we can afford to fast for a while and eat less well. Alright, now we gotta disassemble all this shit. We only seem to get half of the planks back, but... Alright. But if we want to level up our carpentry and get level 4, this is how. So what are we at now? 230 out of 750 EXP for level 4. Alright. I can't help but feel like there might be a better way to level up. Hang on. Crafting spears. Well, that's old information. B42. Oil presses. Make an oil press. Requires surface. We'll need like a desk or something. There is one in here. $20 carpentry EXP. But I can't actually do anything with that to dismantle it and get materials back, so... Alright, we're gonna need to go farm some more planks, which means we need more logs. Unless I disassemble some of these crates, they may yield some. Let's try it out. Yeah, I generated 1 plank. Let's grab these lentils. Them and the rice, they're really great for weight gain. Okay. Yeah, let's go to sleep. I don't want to work in the dark. A sprinter might show up or something. We'll take the axe out tomorrow and we'll cut down a bunch of trees, get a whole bunch of logs for a whole bunch of planks. I could also do some foraging to accomplish the same result. Let's make a meal. I should make a hearty meal right now. Alright. Baking tray. This might be the one that you have to use, like, just for cookies. I might not actually be able to cook with that, but I do have a saucepan with water in it. Alright. Yeah, we'll make some pasta with a whole bunch of ingredients in it. I basically just have to make it as fattening as possible. We gotta gain weight. Alright. Cheesy pasta with mayonnaise. Oh, yeah. That ought to stimulate the weight gain. There it is. 2 arrows up. Okay. Let's fill up our bottle. And the kettle and the saucepan. And then I think I'll prepare another meal ahead of time. Yeah, we'll cook that tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. I need to equip my pillow to the offhand. There we go. Oh. We had a great sleep, dude. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. All right, we got some work to do. I don't think I need the axe because I can just forage for logs, but I might want to take the car. Out of the way. We got one log. We scour these woods up here, I'm sure we'll find plenty. And we'll use the trunk as a depositing point. And I can't help but wonder, is it possible for me to train carpentry using these tree branches? Carve stake or carve trowel. You can reinforce a branch with a can and screws? That's sick, dude. Well, I got carving EXP for that. Let's grab this log. Another one right there. There's one. And another. Alright, we gotta go back to the car and deposit. Then we'll search the other side of the road. Beautiful. I think we have 8 logs. Equip secondary. Right. This one. Yeah, if you equip a log or any heavy item to your secondary, then it mitigates a lot of the weight of carrying it. It allows you to take more per trip. I'm so glad we found this car, dude. Maybe what I could do is build a wall around this and have like a fenced in lot. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was thinking. All right, let's disassemble these. All right, we got a good collection of logs and planks right there. Oh, hi. All right. Saw logs. 8. Wow, you actually get carpentry experience just for the act of sawing a log. Okay. Anyway, let's start building a wall around here. It's gonna be a crude wall, but it should still work. Beautiful. Now we put some walls there. Maybe I could wait and build higher quality walls, because right now all we can do, I think, is like the basic wooden wall, which looks like shit, right? It's got like the holes in it and stuff, but if we wait until level 4, I might unlock a better one. And I need level 4 anyway in order to unlock the large vehicle-sized gate that's going to allow me to train my mechanics in relative safety. How do I do like the corner here? Hang on, I need more planks, probably that way. Yeah, we need a safe place to train our mechanic skill. You really can't half-ass this shit. Hang on. I'll put a door right there, maybe? I don't know. At this point, we need more planks, but our carpentry is looking good. We're almost level 4. Yeah. Very close. Am I still gaining weight? Yes, 81 kilos. Alright, let's go gather more logs. Here's one. Another. third. Can't really seem to right-click that spot, though. Very strange. There we go. God, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, the right-clicking needs work. There's a lot of zombies migrating that way. There must have been an alarm or some type of loud event. Oh, shit. Drop the logs. Drop that one. Oh, God. I'm out. Fucking sprinter rolls up. All right. Yeah, I definitely don't like the right-clicking system. You have to like repeatedly right-click on certain things on the ground sometimes in order to see them. Like in order to interact. All right. I need one more log right there. So we've gathered 8 logs. That should at least be enough to reach level 4 in carpentry and build that gate. And then I can start to safely train my mechanic skill. Hopefully there's not a shitload of zombies near the Gigamart now. There are a couple. Okay, there might be more than a couple. Got it. All right. Let's cut up the leather coats. Alright, looks like that's it. We brought back 6 logs? Seven. I thought we had 8. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Let's get these sawed up. Beautiful. Carpentry skill is now 650 out of 750. Okay, there we go. Carpentry level 4. Now I can make what I really want to make. We need to make the large gate. Double tall wooden gate. So we need 4 hinges and 2 doorknobs. The zombies often end up breaking doors. Yeah, we got a doorknob right here. Realistically, you'd feel unsafe making a weak point near some stairs. What do you mean? Oh, like they might get over the door, like by like the stairs. Yeah, fair enough. All right, what do we need for this? I might just disassemble all that and use the double tall wooden gate to replace the broken garage door. I need 4 hinges. I have 1 hinge. Well, that's a door hinge. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so I have 1. We need 3 more hinges. Here's 1. And another. These zombies are really great at dismantling doors, man. Alright, we have what we need. Now let's seal that garage door. Not this one. This one. Actually, this is okay. Yeah, the zombies can't get over here. Like, it'll be walled off, right? So we'll build up this area right here. That music's creepy as shit. Double tall wooden gate. I'd kind of like to have the gate over there that way. Yeah. Alright, we'll disassemble these 4 wooden walls, starting with this one. Good. And with the key, I can actually lock that gate. I would just need to find a key that worked with the doorknob that we used. Alright. Now we gotta build up the walls here. I will need a little more planks, but I'm just glad we got this far. Even this is safe enough. The zombies can't walk through these. They have to climb through them, which gives me... Ow. Which gives me time to prepare, you know? I lost my cowboy hat. Okay. I need 2 more planks. By the way, guys, today is quitting smoking day. I'll have you know. I'm all out of smokes, and yesterday I only had 5. I had 5 smokes yesterday. That's like a new record. I went from having 10 every day to having 7, and then 6, and then 5. So I have 1 more cigarette left. I can smoke it whenever I want it, but then after that's gone, well, it's quitting time. I need 1 more plank, so let's just get out there. I'm so encumbered, dude. You know what? I'm gonna leave behind my little bag here. Let's put the leather strips and the nails in there. And then the digital watches, and drop that bag. Although it was accounting for very little of our actual weight. Let's put the scrap wood here. Gotta be a log or 2 out here that I'd missed previously. I could just start cutting down the trees, but I figure we only have the 1 hatchet. There might be another one somewhere in the tool store, but I only found 1 when I was looking, so I'd like to be as frugal as possible with our tool durability. Not seeing any other logs. That doesn't mean they're not there. It just means that through the din of the forest, I can't see them. But I got enough logs to finish what we're doing, so let's head back down. It looks like it's time to catch my show. Survival show. Drop those logs, turn off the alarm, and let's head upstairs. There was a foraging episode yesterday. Who knows what we'll get today. Alright. No experience for this episode. It just quelled my boredom a little bit. I think it's time that we cooked that cheese pasta with cheese... Yeah, cheese pasta with lard. Oh yeah. Let's eat half of it right now. And prompt additional weight gain. We need to get up to 84 kilos. And then we can afford to coast for a while and fast regularly. Skipping meals. Preserving food. Okay. I need that bag. So we now have it completely walled off. Yeah, we're very unlikely to be accosted by zombies when we train our mechanical skill in here. We can park a bunch of cars in the garage, we can have some here. It'll be a lot safer. Of course, it would be wise to actually finish the walls, but, you know, we got this far. At least the zombies can't enter without climbing over a ledge of some sort. Let's see if at level 4 carpentry I'm able to build a better quality wall. Wooden wall advanced, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, it still doesn't look perfect, but it looks a hell of a lot better than the previous option, you know? Yeah, so we can totally build up that wall, cover it up, and I'd like to test locking this. I need to find like a key to the Gigamart, I think. And then I might be able to lock that gate. I'm not 100%, but I think that's how it works. Whatever knob you use for the door is the one that, you know. But I don't see a locking option from either side of the gate, so... Either way, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have walls, it'll be fortified. Now, I need a rope. I need a rope so we can start towing cars in here for training mechanics. There's plenty of fucking rope around. I've been seeing it everywhere. Let's head to the tool store. I even have a whole bunch at my base, but... maybe I'll seek out a second axe. Scythe. Ball peen hammer. I'll take that. Yeah, there we go. We got some rope. Hatchet. Beautiful. I'll take the whetstone. We have plenty of nails already. Whole bunch of seeds for gardening. Another hatchet. Beautiful. How does my saw look? I mean, I'd imagine the durability can't be that good after all we just did. Where is my saw? I have it equipped. Yeah, it's still mint condition. Okay. All right, let's start towing some cars. It's late, but... all right. This car is not in very good condition, but it is totally serviceable enough for the task. And I think that with build 42 being stable, they've repaired the previously damaged towing mechanic. Let's attach these cars together. Got duct tape and a cigarette pack in there. Oh god. Holy shit! Okay. Just some stray fucking sprinter comes up, like... oh yeah, they definitely fixed the towing glitch. Ah. It's a tight squeeze. God damn. Getting the car where I want it seems to be the hard part. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna pull this one in like straight on. But then how do I get the taxi out? Can I drive it through these double doors? I doubt it, but I'll try anything once. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not good at this. You know what? Maybe I should have like reversed the car in or something. I don't know. All right, I think that'll do for the first car. It's not the best, but... Oh, shit. Yeah, I gotta be more careful with this car. I am much better at driving in real life. I swear to God. I am really good at driving in real life. Like, the best driver you've ever seen. Not that driving requires an inordinate amount of competence to do well, but... in this game, it requires, like, elite level skills. I need my flashlight. Now, I'm gonna try to... Oh, shit. Oh, God. I don't have a screwdriver. Oh, no. Right, I should have removed the battery before I tried to move the car. Oh, my God. I could have removed the battery. Let's go to sleep, chat. We're gonna go to sleep. Eat that. Oh my God. That was wild. It's 1 o'clock. How bad is it? What's the damage? Oh my God. Oh, multiple sprinters! Oh God. Go down. Okay, a couple of sprinters down. This is fucking wild. That zombie just opened the door. Oh! Remove your car batteries before towing, chat. That's it. That's the way, the life, and the fucking truth right there. Alright. Bro, they're smart enough to go through the door if there's a window beside it. Like, yeah, the sprinters are a total wild card. Hopefully we live long enough to, like, you know, live long enough to regret our decision making that led up to this point. That's a lot of shit. Bro, I'm exhausted already. It's wild how quickly that really happens. Okay, I need a rest. My flashlight's taking a hit. Yo, there's icicles that hang from there now. That's sick. All right, we got a little period of rest. These large hooks are so stamina efficient, dude. Like, you barely get exhausted while you're using it. And the muscle strain is almost non-existent, too. Okay. I think we're good. Depends how many more sprinters are out there. Somebody's beating on something. Oh! Chat, we might be cooked. I got that one. And that one. Holy shit. Yeah, that car alarm completely changed everything about our situation. I thought I saw a sprinter over there. I'm gonna yell and try to lure them over here. Oh my god. And we thought we did a good job clearing zombies. I lured a lot of them away. Oh my god. This almost seems like untenably bad. Oh shit. Yeah, I think we're cooked. Okay. Oops. I survived for 7 days. Killed 255 zombies, excluding the ones killed with fire. Alright, we're gonna start attempt 9. I could even just play some grounded too. Not really sure, but I don't know. I'm liking Zomboid. I like the hustle and the grind of it, and it's really hard. because the population's so high. Something so simple as failing to remove a car battery from a car before you tow it is something that can end your playthrough, which is what just happened to us there, right? If I had removed the battery from the car, then the alarm wouldn't have gone off and we wouldn't have died. And I think that that's awesome. I think that that level of detail and care going into the mechanics, that's super fucking fun. And I don't want to play anything else. I just want to keep playing some Zomboid right now. You know what I mean? Like, that was great. The fact that you can overlook something so simple as a battery in a car before you tow it is like huge, right? So episode 1, attempt 9. I don't know if the spawns vary. I don't know if we would spawn in the same place if we spawned in Rosewood again. So we're going to do Rosewood again, and we're going to see if we get a different spawn. Okay, full steam ahead into the next attempt. I will see you guys very shortly. I scheduled a redirect, so when I end this stream, if you want to keep on chilling, keep on getting the Zomboid feels, then it's going to open up my next stream for you the moment I start it. I'm going to go have my final cigarette after I end this stream, and then I'll see you guys in the next one momentarily. I hope to see some of you stick around. I know the viewership isn't what we're used to with, of course, Pal World, but there's not 800,000 people playing Project Zomboid every day, right? But I appreciate those of you who continue to chill regardless. And who knows? Maybe if you're not into Zomboid right now, you will be after watching a couple more of my playthroughs, huh? Anyway, take care for now, and I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes when I start the next stream.